Waking up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed is one of the most common frustrations I hear from men over 60. It's not just about feeling groggy. It's about a deeper sense that your body isn't truly repairing itself overnight. This lack of deep, restorative rest has a direct impact on your daytime energy, your mental clarity, and even your masculine vitality, including the strength and reliability of your erections. The solution isn't about forcing sleep with a heavy-duty pill. Instead, cutting-edge science points to a much gentler, more profound approach, preparing the body for rest by supporting its core systems of circulation, inflammation control, and hormonal balance. In this video, I'm going to share a simple, warm, and delicious evening drink you can make in 5 minutes. We'll walk through each ingredient. I'll explain exactly how it works in your body in plain language, and I'll show you how this one small nightly ritual can help you wake up feeling fundamentally more refreshed, energetic, and restored. We'll do this calmly and safely, focusing on what the science actually shows. I'm Dr. Daniel Bennett, and my work is dedicated to providing clear, science-backed health guidance for those of us navigating our health after 60. This channel is a community where we learn together without hype or fear. If you value calm, credible information, I warmly invite you to subscribe and join the conversation in the comments. It's a wonderful place to share what's working for you. So, let's talk about this evening drink. Think of it not as a sleep aid, but as a restoration support tonic. The goal isn't just to make you drowsy. It's to create the ideal internal environment for your body to do its vital repair work while you sleep. The base is simple: a cup of gently warmed, unsweetened almond or oat milk. It's what we add to it that makes all the difference. The first and most vibrant ingredient is turmeric, accompanied by a tiny pinch of black pepper. You'll want about a half teaspoon of good quality turmeric powder. Many of us over 60 are familiar with a certain kind of morning stiffness or a general itchiness that wasn't there years ago. This is often a sign of low-grade, chronic inflammation, which is a natural part of aging, but one we have significant influence over. Here's the simple science. The active compound in turmeric is called curcumin. One of its most powerful effects is helping your body produce more of a remarkable molecule called nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as the master traffic controller for your circulatory system. It sends a signal to the smooth muscles in the walls of your blood vessels, telling them to relax and widen. When your blood vessels are relaxed and open, blood flows more easily. This lowers blood pressure, delivers more oxygen to your brain and muscles, and is absolutely essential for healthy erectile function. However, your body is notoriously bad at absorbing curcumin on its own. That's where the pinch of black pepper comes in. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which has been shown in studies to increase the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo. The pepper acts like a key, unlocking curcumin's benefits for your body to use. So by adding these two together, you're creating a potent, natural synergy that supports your entire vascular system while you sleep. As a safety note, because curcumin can have a mild blood thinning effect, if you are taking prescription blood thinners like warfarin, it's always wise to have a quick chat with your doctor before making it a regular part of your routine. For most people, it's exceptionally safe. The tangible benefit you might notice over a few weeks is waking up with a bit less of that familiar joint stiffness and a feeling of greater ease in your body. The next ingredient we'll whisk in is a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder. Ginger and turmeric are cousins, both known for their anti-inflammatory properties, but ginger brings a unique and critical benefit to our evening drink: digestive calm and blood sugar stability. Have you ever found yourself waking up inexplicably at 2 or 3 in the morning? While many things can cause this, two common culprits are a churning digestive system or a subtle dip in your blood sugar. Your evening meal might still be sitting heavily, or your body's glucose levels might be on a small roller coaster. Ginger works beautifully on both fronts. First, it's what's known as a prokinetic, which is a fancy way of saying it helps encourage your stomach to empty in a timely manner. This gentle action can prevent the kind of indigestion or bloating that can easily fragment your sleep. Second, a growing body of research suggests that ginger helps improve your body's insulin sensitivity. Here's a simple way to think about it. Insulin is the key that unlocks your body's cells to let sugar, glucose, in for energy. When your cells are sensitive to insulin, a little bit of insulin works very well, and your blood sugar stays nice and stable. When they become resistant, your body has to pump out more and more insulin to do the same job, leading to spikes and crashes. By supporting insulin sensitivity, ginger helps to smooth out those curves, making a disruptive middle-of-the-night blood sugar dip less likely. This leads to deeper, more continuous sleep, allowing you to reach those critical restorative phases. Now is a good time to quickly address a common myth. Many of us were told to have a big glass of warm cow's milk before bed to help us sleep. While milk does contain tryptophan, an amino acid that can promote sleep, for many adults, especially as we age, a large amount of dairy can be difficult to digest. The lactose can cause gas and bloating, which is the exact opposite of what we want for a peaceful night. That's why using a gentle, unsweetened almond or oat milk as the base for our drink is often a much better choice. You get the comforting warmth without the digestive risk. The third, and perhaps most important, ingredient for relaxation is magnesium. Specifically, we're going to add about 200 to 300 milligrams of magnesium glycinate powder. Not a pill, but a powder that will dissolve right into our warm drink. That feeling of being wired but tired at night, where your mind is racing but your body is exhausted, is a hallmark of an overstimulated nervous system. Muscle cramps or that restless, jumpy feeling in your legs can also be a sign that your body is deficient in this critical mineral. Magnesium is nature's relaxation mineral. It acts like a brake pedal for your nervous system. On a chemical level, it helps to regulate neurotransmitters that tend to get our brains buzzing, and it binds to and stimulates GABA receptors in the brain. GABA is the primary calming neurotransmitter. Its job is to slow things down and promote a sense of peace. Magnesium essentially helps to turn down the volume on your brain's chatter. The reason we choose the glycinate form is twofold. First, it is bound to the amino acid glycine, which itself has calming properties. Second, this form is extremely well absorbed and very gentle on the digestive system, unlike other forms like magnesium citrate or oxide, which can sometimes cause loose stools. Furthermore, deep, uninterrupted sleep is the primary time when your body produces its most important hormones, including testosterone. Magnesium plays a direct role in the processes that regulate hormone production. By calming your nervous system and promoting deeper sleep, you are creating the perfect conditions for your endocrine system to do its nightly repair and manufacturing work. If this explanation of how magnesium works is helpful, a quick tap on the subscribe button ensures you won't miss our next video on morning mobility. For safety, it's important to know that the main side effect of too much magnesium is a laxative effect. Starting with a lower dose, like 200 milligrams, is a smart way to see how your body responds. And, very importantly, if you have any history of kidney disease, you must speak with your doctor before supplementing with magnesium, as your kidneys are responsible for processing it. The final touch to our evening drink is 1 tablespoon of unsweetened tart cherry juice concentrate. Not the big jug of cherry juice from the shelf, but a small bottle of dark, thick concentrate you'll often find in the health food aisle. The reason for this specific ingredient is simple. Tart cherries are one of the most potent natural food sources of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone your brain produces in response to darkness, and it governs your sleep-wake cycle, or your circadian rhythm. Unlike taking a synthetic melatonin pill, which can sometimes provide a dose that's too high and leads to grogginess the next day, the melatonin from a food source like tart cherry concentrate is a much gentler nudge. It supports your body's own natural production rather than overwhelming it. But that's not all. The deep red color of tart cherries comes from compounds called anthocyanins. These are powerful antioxidants that have been studied extensively for their ability to reduce inflammation and ease muscle soreness. If you've had an active day, maybe some gardening, a long walk, or playing with the grandkids, this can help your muscles recover overnight. The result is that you wake up feeling not only mentally rested, but also physically less sore and more ready for the day. So, let's put it all together into a simple recipe and ritual. In a small pot, gently warm 1 cup of unsweetened almond, oat, or other non-dairy milk. Be careful not to boil it, as that can damage some of the beneficial compounds and change the texture. Just warm it to a comfortable drinking temperature. Pour the warm milk into your favorite mug. Then, add your ingredients. A half teaspoon of organic turmeric powder, a small pinch of ground black pepper, a quarter teaspoon of ginger powder, 200 milligrams of magnesium glycinate powder, 1 tablespoon of unsweetened tart cherry juice concentrate. Whisk it all together until it's smooth and a little frothy. The color will be a beautiful, warm gold. The most important part is the ritual. Don't just down this and then go back to watching the news or scrolling on your phone. Make this drink about 60 to 90 minutes before you plan to be asleep. Sit in a comfortable chair. Sip it slowly. Perhaps read a few pages of a book or listen to some calming music. Let this be the signal to your mind and body that the day is done and it's time to wind down. This psychological cue is just as important as the physiological effects of the ingredients. Now, let's connect all of this directly to the promise in the video's title, waking up with stronger erections. It's a topic that requires a straightforward, scientific explanation because it's not magic, it's biology. Erectile health in men over 60 is primarily a story of two things: blood flow and hormones. This evening drink is designed to support both, specifically during the crucial overnight recovery period. First, blood flow. As we discussed, the curcumin in the turmeric, supercharged by the black pepper, helps your body produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes your blood vessels. An erection is a purely vascular event. It requires a rapid and sustained flow of blood into the penis. This can only happen if the thousands of tiny, delicate blood vessels in your body are healthy, flexible, and able to dilate on command. By supporting your nitric oxide system every night, you are helping to maintain the health and responsiveness of your entire circulatory system, from your heart to the smallest capillaries. Second, hormones. The vast majority of a man's daily testosterone is synthesized and released during the deep stages of sleep. If your sleep is shallow, fragmented, or too short, you are shortchanging your body's natural hormone production line. The magnesium glycinate and tart cherry concentrate in this drink are a powerful combination for improving both sleep quality and duration. The magnesium calms the nervous system to help you get to sleep and stay asleep, while the natural melatonin from the tart cherry helps regulate your sleep cycle. Deeper, longer sleep means a more effective window for hormone production, which is fundamental to libido, energy, and erectile function. Finally, there's the cumulative effect of reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation is like rust on a pipe. Over time, it damages the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium. This damage makes them stiff and less able to produce the nitric oxide needed to relax and widen. The powerful anti-inflammatory compounds from the turmeric, ginger, and tart cherry all work together to protect this fragile system, preserving your vascular health for the long term. It is so important to frame this correctly. This drink is not a medication like Viagra. It is a nutritional strategy that supports the underlying physiological systems your body needs to function correctly. Think of it as tuning up the engine rather than just hitting the gas pedal. And please, hear this. Changes in erectile function are very common and have many potential causes. If you are experiencing persistent issues, it is always the right decision to speak with your doctor. It can sometimes be an early warning sign for other conditions like heart disease or diabetes, and getting it checked out is a sign of strength. This drink is a supportive lifestyle measure, not a substitute for proper medical care. Taking charge of your health as you age isn't about making massive, overwhelming changes. It's about finding small, consistent, and enjoyable practices that nourish your body from the inside out. This simple evening ritual is one of those practices. It's a moment of calm at the end of the day, a gift to your future self who will wake up tomorrow feeling more rested, more comfortable, and more vibrant. Your health is a story of these daily choices, and this is one small, powerful chapter you can write for yourself tonight. I would genuinely love to hear from you in the comments below. What is one of your favorite calming evening rituals? Your ideas and experiences are so valuable and always inspire others in our community here. If you found this guide helpful and clear, please give the video a like and consider sharing it with a friend or family member who might find it useful. And of course, please subscribe so we can continue on this journey to better health together, calmly and with confidence. In our next video, we'll be looking at the 3 simple stretches you can do before you even get out of bed to dramatically reduce morning stiffness. Thank you for your time and attention. Be well and take good care.